Next we have Deputy Peralta. Some of you may know him as Javi. He graduated in 2012. We're glad to have you here, Javi. Thanks for sharing your story.
Hello. You guys hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Better? Okay. So, like they said, I'm Javier Peralta. I graduated here back in 2012, and I'm now a deputy with Garfield County. I'm a detention deputy, so I work in the jail. And that's where I am now. It's where I wanted to be, but it didn't start all there. I was born in California, San Diego, or LA, raised in San Diego, moved out here when I was 13, parents divorced. When I moved here, I hated Rifle with a passion. I did not like it here. It just wasn't my thing. And then as time went by, I really did fall in love with everyone here. I moved here as a freshman, so everything from then on didn't really have a plan in high school. So I know some of you might not have a plan. All I wanted to do was do enough to pass my classes so I could play soccer the next week and play baseball the next semester or the next season, and that's it. Never had a plan, never, like, at all. Didn't even know what I wanted to do for work. Didn't have a job in high school. My mom owned a restaurant, so I helped her maybe on the weekends because I was playing, and if I wasn't playing, I was too tired to help my mom. So my mom she was a single mom of 3. Me and some of you might know my younger brother, Hector, and then there's another one below that. And then before I knew it, I was graduating without a plan, no job, nothing. And my mom got me a job as a butcher the day after I stopped coming to school when you're done with turning your books in and stuff. And that's where it started. And I think Susie touched on it, that from then on, it's all your life experiences that will bring you to that. Since I was little, I'd wanted to be a cop. Just anything in law enforcement that fascinated me. But everyone throughout my life talked me out of it. Uncles, cousins, neighbors, everyone said, no one likes cops. Cops don't make money. So then, all through high school, I knew I wanted to be a cop, but cops were broke. They didn't make money. No one liked them, so I just kind of pushed it aside. When I graduated, I was a butcher, and a year into it, my dad got arrested. My parents were divorced, like I said, but my dad got arrested, and that's when I decided to turn it around. I was 18 at the time, and to be a deputy, I thought you had to be 21, but in the jail, you could be 18. So I quit my job as a butcher, went to do construction in Aspen. I was hanging drywall for literally like $12 an hour, and I thought that was good money because I had to help my mom and pay my bills, and that's what I had to do. I decided to go to college because, like I said, I had no plan to go to college. I decided to go to college because, not for me, but to give my mom that sense of pride and to give my brothers that just someone to look up to, something to follow, or maybe motivate them to do better than I could. So I signed up to go to school, and I joined the process technology program in gas and oil, which is a 2-year program at CMC. It's changed since then, but I got that, and I decided I don't want to take the same path my family has and end up in trouble. I didn't want to go to college, but I did it because I had bigger reasons to. I knew it would affect my family in a positive way. So I worked full-time, went to college full-time, and then I had an opportunity to be the wastewater operator for Newcastle, for the town of Newcastle. So I went there and I was reading meters for a full year. I was 20 at the time. I was making okay money. And then I turned 21. When I turned 21, March 8th, I already had my application in with the sheriff's office. And then 2 weeks after turning 21, I started working at the sheriff's office in the jail. And it's changed my life completely. I went from not having a plan to really being able to do everything I've wanted to. And I love what I do, but like I said, I had no plan. So if some of you don't have a plan, I guess for me it was okay to not have a plan. I've been kind of just winging it since I graduated high school. And I finally ended up somewhere where I've wanted to be. And it's not where I want to end. I eventually want to be a special agent with the DEA. And I'm now working towards my bachelor at CMC. So if anything, my thing to you is, if you don't have a plan, it's okay. And if people talk you out of doing what you want to do, don't let that happen. Be who you want to be, and don't lose sight of where you want to be. And it's not true, the fruit falls close to the tree. You can always change your destiny by your decisions. So, go Bears.